Good evening, my friends. Today I'm going to share from Isaiah 49. And this is actually the scripture that I have on the background of my phone. So I don't know if you could see it, but um, back there in the background, Isaiah 49:15. But, anyways, starting on 13, it says, "Sing, O heavens, and be joyful, O earth. And break forth into singing, O mountains, for the Lord has comforted his people, and will have mercy upon his afflicted. But Zion said, The Lord has forsaken me, and my Lord has forgotten me. Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yes, they may forget, yet I will not forget you. Behold, I have engraved you upon the palms of my hands. Your walls are continually before me." And I just want to share from here because the Lord's saying this. He's saying, "Sing, be joyful, break into singing, for the Lord has comforted his people and will have mercy upon his afflicted." And, but Zion said, but we answer to this promise of joy and hope that God give us. We say, but the Lord has forsaken me and God has forgotten me. Because we are in time, right? We're looking at things like as of, well, right now, I don't feel this way, or I don't foresee this coming, or just our circumstances weighing on us. It's hard for us to imagine being joyful, breaking into singing, and the fact that God has already comforted us. We need to understand that what's already been done for us through Jesus Christ. And a lot of us, it's hard to hold on to that. We're always feeling like God's forgotten about us, or even forsaken us. And let's just look at the comfort that God gives. He says, "Can a woman forget her nursing child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yes, they may forget, yet I will not forget you." And it's just interesting. He's like saying, yeah, it's possible that even a woman nursing her son or daughter could actually forget about their son or daughter. I'm sure that we hear about that. Sadly enough, it happens, where women are actually able to forget about their nursing children, and that's possible, even though it's crazy, and it's rare, but it's still possible. But God is saying, I would not forget you. It's possible for a woman to forget her nursing child, even though that's really rare. And if you were to see a woman who wasn't a derelict, or addicted to drugs, or whatever, that actually has a child that they care about, like, you're not going to be able to get that woman away from her child. And she definitely is not going to forget about it. Trust me, my wife has two babies here, and I guarantee you, she would never forget about them, or not have compassion on them. And God's looking at us like that. He cares about us in that same way. And then he goes even further. He says, "I've written you upon the palms of my hands." Like, whenever there's something really important that you hear, that you don't want to forget, you write it on your hand, right? At least, maybe before this day and age where we're putting stuff in our phones, but there's a lot of times where I've heard something and I'll write it on my hand because it was so good. I wanted to make sure that I see it again and I remember to make a note of it, or to put it wherever, or just I want to make sure I don't forget it. I'll write it on my hand. And that's how God is with us. He's not forgetting us. He's not forsaken us. He's got our name, your name, written on his hand. And he's thinking about you. And we're limited to time. We've been comforted. The mercy is there for us, and he will continue to have more mercy. But his ways are not our ways, right? And his time, more than anything, his timing is not our timing. uh, a day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as a day. Um, he's not slack concerning his promises towards us. He's beyond time, and 30 years to him is like nothing, even though it's a million years to us when we're suffering. But at the end of the day, it's nothing compared to our eternal hope. This is just a blink of an eye, so bear with him. God has not forgotten you. Your name is on his hand.